There could be something that you needed throughout your life, or some kind of assistance or service that you either did not have at some point or that did not exist. Maybe does not exist. There's something about your life purpose that could be involved in this. I mean, don't take this if it's not for you. If it doesn't make sense already, then you might be like, what? Just scroll to another video. But there's somebody that this is for. There could be like a gap in a market that you know that you could fill, and it has to do with a service that either doesn't exist or something that you needed at one point that you weren't able to access, that you know how to provide for people. I'm getting tingles real bad in my head. If you were experiencing some sort of hardship at one point and you knew you needed a certain, I don't know, item or service or access to something, like there was some, even if it's not that dire, even if it's just a service that you know that you're good at, that you know that hasn't been available. It's like there's something where you could have like a long-term success in whatever this is. I feel like especially if it's like giving back in some way. If you're developing some sort of charity, or if you're working on some sort of nonprofit, or if you're creating some sort of new market within, some sort of new offer to people, especially for people in need. But it could just be like something that people need, that people need, that they could use in general. But I feel like for some of you, you're like really helping people like in need. Yeah, I'm getting chills real bad. You're potentially going to change not only a lot of lives, but you could be doing this like long term. This could be like a huge turning point in your life's purpose. You could have gone through something that was really atrocious, hard, difficult, and it was so that you would know how to fulfill this need, or you would know that this is something that people need. It's like you could have experienced something because you knew there was a way to create this, that it could be something that like you were like, I can't believe this doesn't exist, and like it could be something relatively easy to do or to give back in some way, and maybe it's not that hard for you to do at this point. Something big could happen. This could be opening a lot of doors for you in the future. There could be a lot of talk about this. You could end up making a lot of connections. You could travel because of this. June also could be very significant as to when this really takes off in a huge way. This is also maybe something people are going to be talking about and learning from for like a long time to come. Like you could be creating some sort of blueprint with whatever this is. Tell me if this resonates. Sometimes I hear myself, I'm like, oh, like, what does this sound like to anybody? Obviously, this is not for everyone, but if you feel like this is for you, it just might be. If you can book a personal reading for a limited time at lunaprofit.com. But until next time, good luck.